on computer. Okay, so we should be recording right now. Okay, so people are still coming in. Australia in the house. Okay, where are you all from? Where are you guys from? What country are you from? Speak loud. Speak loud. It's after my bedtime. Okay, wake up, Mike. Okay, 3 a.m. Man, that's dedication. You know, when you're here at 3 a.m., that's dedication. That shows to me that you're dedicated. Okay, Texas, Kentucky, Oregon, Michigan, New York, Delaware. A lot of U.S. Folks here. Yeah, Aruba, UK, Georgia. Okay, Estonia in the house. Okay, great. India. Let's see, Canada, Colorado, Florida. Okay, tons of you guys here on. Okay, obviously lots of U.S. folks. Okay, let me share something. Make sure that we can do our screen sharing properly, and then I will get this going. Safari. Share my iPad. Okay, let me see if we can do that. A plugin is required. What plugin is required? Hang on. We'll find a plugin for us. Install so that I can share my iPad. Sharing iPad. Okay. I don't know what that is, but stop share. Okay, hang on, guys, hang on. Try to share my iPad. I'm going to show you some stuff. We'll be getting this thing started in literally like 30 seconds. iPad 2. Okay, it looks like we are good to go. Sweet. Okay, everybody, you guys can tell me please if you see my my screen. You guys see my screen? Yep. Hang on. You can see your screen. Okay, great. Cool. Now, do you all see the comments as well or just my screen? Comments too or just my screen? Okay, see that? Is that good? Okay, you see the comments too, yes? Both. Okay, great, awesome. I'm not sure if it's actually recording comments or not. Man, this thing is going crazy. Okay. All right. So we've got over 300 people here right now, late. Yes, I did just draw a smiley face. Okay, so here is what we're gonna cover, okay? I wanna show you guys some stuff. All right, I wanna show you guys some stuff. First thing I wanna show you, just to kind of bring you guys up to speed here on some things that we have been working on here behind the scenes, you know, in 4% and stuff like that. We have been putting in a lot of work on really preparing for what we are releasing here this month. And so I talked about it, you know, a little bit about it before the holidays, you know, before the New Year's and Christmas and that kind of stuff. We are ready to release it. It was a big project. We did run into a few snags. I'm going to share with you what those were, but I'll also bring you up to speed. Can you guys keep secrets? Can you guys keep secrets? Can I show you something? Okay, I'll share with you. I got 10 things I want to share with you right now. 10 things. Okay. First and foremost, yes. Okay, you can share a secret with about 313 people and counting. Yes. Okay, I trust you guys. So please don't talk about it. You know, I want you guys to be aware and just to kind of, I think if you have a perspective and kind of see like what's being worked on and you know like really what's going on behind the scenes, because a lot of times, you know, when you know, if you don't know stuff, right? Then you're like, oh, what's going on? Why is, why are things taking so long? And what's this and what's that? And, Vic is, checking our patients and stuff like that. Promise you that's not the case, okay? So we have a few things going on that we are really, really, really focused on. And all those things are to make 2019 the absolute best year for our students, for our promotional partners, for all of you guys here, okay, in 4%. My vision for 2019 is one thing. Everything that we do, everything that we think about, when I go to bed at night, sometimes it's 3 a.m., sometimes it's 11 p.m., sometimes it's, 5 a.m. Still right now. But my vision, I wake up with one thought, I go to bed with one thought, okay? All throughout the day, I have one thought on my mind, is this: breakthroughs, right? Breakthroughs for our people in 4%. That's it. Everything else is revolving around that concept. We have started before the holidays. We have started quite a bit of projects that last year, 2018, right? We have we had a few projects that we were running. We have eliminated some projects. We've cleared out our plate. Basically, our thing here is optimization, okay? Lean and mean, right? How can we get you the best results faster, the fastest in the shortest amount of time possible, but also at the same time without cutting the corners, so that when you get those results could be sustained, right? So those results you would not have to depend on 4%. You would not have to be in the mercy of somebody else. Like our vision here from the 4% is to create entrepreneurs, right? And so one of the things that we have been working really, really, really deliberately, putting in a lot of hours, and had to, brought in some talent, had to let go of some talent, and just really trying to find people that resonate with the vision, people that have the talent to really do the job that would resemble that 4% excellence. Because I'm not about just getting the project out there. If you guys noticed, I am about getting the project that would, when you see it, it will wow you, and so that comes with both good and bad. There's both good and bad to that kind of a thinking, right? The good is that, when the project is out, when the thing is out, it's awesome. I'm not talking about being perfectionist here. I'm talking about putting it out there, and the whole world would go, wow, this thing is awesome. It's worth paying attention to. And you being a part of it, you would be like, dude, I am proud to represent this thing. You know what I mean? The other side of this is, potential time that it takes, right? To create something that's actually good. Anybody can slap something together and get it out there and be like, whatever, let's just go and then perfect it. I'm a little bit of a different opinion. I think what you guys will see, I think all of you guys will really appreciate it. Let me share my screen with you here in a moment, okay? So take a look at, and it's gonna be blurry, but I'll give you guys a little glimpse into one of the projects that we have been working on. Okay, see my screen here? It's sharing from my iPad as well, so it's gonna be a little blurry or whatever, so don't worry about the quality, but you will see the concept, okay? So see this right here? This is what we're working on. We're working on a brand new way that we're gonna be looked at in the world. Okay, 4%. All of us together. When I say 4%, I'm talking about you as well. Okay, I don't see 4%. It's not about Vic. It will never be about Vic. It will never be about one individual. It will be about entrepreneurs. It will be about visionaries. It will be about people that all move in the same direction. So, we have, we were focused on a lot about just, different funnels and this and that, but we did not really have like a central, like an official voice, official stake in the ground. This is who we are. I feel like we have learned a lot of things over the last few years, right? And we found ourselves. I think we found, when we grow up, who do we want to be, right? And so, if you guys have been with us since beginning and kind of saw the evolution of the 4%, we started out as a marketing company, as a marketing platform for another company, and so that thing slowly but surely kind of grew into something that's way better now. Right now, it's all about this right here. Okay, see this on my screen? Let me remove this. See my, do you see guys see my cursor here? Okay. All right. This is what we want to be known for. Okay. It's Dare to be Great is going to be our main core center focus. Okay. Dare to be great. Dare to be a great entrepreneur. Okay. Dare to be a great marketer, great promoter, great to be there at your finances. Great. Dare to be great as a human being. Dare to be great when you think about yourself, when when you're dealing with your family. Dare to be great in everything you do. But we believe that everything for entrepreneurs, everything starts from that core, which is, hey, if you can become a world-class entrepreneur, right, and you can take control of your destiny financially and in business, a lot of things in life will fall into its place, right? And so we started this project, working on this actual presence of the 4%, the corporate site, and so this is what it will be looking like. This is our final project for it. So as you guys will see, it's going to look completely differently. It will be search engine based, right? Because what we're doing now, we're kind of stemming back. It's kind of like back into the future kind of way of thinking, right? So where do we want to be at 10 years, 20 years from now? Okay. And so we're having all those components kind of prefigured, pre-built in the whole wireframe structure, right? Framework of this entire platform. But this thing is going to be absolutely phenomenal, I believe. Okay. We believe here. So, this is what our new 4% will kind of look like on the front end, as you guys will see. Okay, so there's going to be a search. It's going to be search driven. We'll talk more about that. Okay, we'll have students, instructors, and then promotional partners. Okay, so three main things in 4% will be students, instructors, and then promotional partners. A lot of you guys are promotional partners. All of you are students here, and some of you might want to become instructors. Okay, and I'll talk about that. I think I mentioned that idea a while ago. But we will have a platform that will resemble that, okay? So as you can see, and this is just an image, this is not an actual site. We'll have an actual site by the end of this week, right? But we wanted to, this is what I was kind of, envisioning is, when, a nice navigation, right? Really, really easy to navigate. There's different programs, and again, this is just a mock-up right here, but it will give you an example here. There's going to be classes that people will be able to take. There's going to be ongoing classes that people will be able to just take and watch on demand, literally 24/7, like a channel for entrepreneurs, right? So there's a CNN, right? Custom negative news or whatever some people call it, right? All they talk about is what's wrong with the world, right? Well, for entrepreneurs, there's going to be a channel that people can tune into 24/7, okay? And there's going to be something playing, something streaming on the ongoing basis. Not live, it'll be a pre-recorded, but it will be streaming all the time, right? And so for you, right, you will always have people to be able to plug into. Now, all of this that I'm showing you, from a promotional partner standpoint, all of this platform is 100% trackable to you, okay, 100%. So if you have, as you guys are building your own businesses, we want to be that backbone for your success. Okay, not have you depend on 4% by any means, because we want you to be independent entrepreneurs, like that eagle, right? We're gonna push you out of the nest, if you will, right? And you learn how to fly, because you can have your own 4% one day. Who knows? Okay, but as your backbone for your success, we're gonna, I wanna root for your success, right? I wanna cheer you on, and instead of just keeping you captive in this box, to where you always have to depend on whatever we do, okay? I want to collaborate with you. I want to help you succeed massively, and I want to collaborate with you if it makes sense, right? To help you grow and blossom and really become a world-class entrepreneur. Because really, that's what you want to be, right? So this entire platform, starting with our corporate site, okay, is 100%. It embodies that thinking, and it embodies that vision that we want to have. Okay, so some of you guys will want to be instructors. Great, there's going to be a corner for you, but everything we do here, again, you'll be able to, if you're building your list over here on your eStage or your hub or your funnels, you have your traffic coming in from any of the promotions, and you're building your list. Well, you will have a place to plug people into constantly. That's actually going to help them grow. Okay, grow as an entrepreneur, grow as a human being. We're gonna have business, marketing, training, right, and also personal development. Human development type topics as it relates to being an entrepreneur. We're not going to be, this new age and all these things that, a lot of platforms out there teach right now. Everything is going to be centered around helping you become, right here. See this? We deliver world-class education for a modern-day entrepreneur. So what's a modern-day entrepreneur going to look like? Okay, where's the puck going? Okay, there's AI, there's all these different platforms coming out. The marketing is changing big time, right? So what do entrepreneurs need to adapt to? Who do they need to become? Who do they need to grow into, right? To be able to capitalize on what's happening, the changes that are happening. And so we want to be on the bleeding edge of that, right? And so we have the right talent, right instructors coming in on board to teach specific topics. And again, it'll be great. So people will be able to come in here, right? They'll be able to take a class. They'll be able to watch a show on an ongoing. And when they do that, okay, they'll be tracking back to you. So when they sign up for a class, that sign up automatically hard codes that person onto you. Okay, people can create themselves a free account on 4%. If they came through your link, right, or because of your invitation or whatever the case may be, this is going to be, it's not a push type marketing. It's not a push type thing. It's going to be a pull. Okay. So that's that. Now this is, I'll give you a little, a little more, a glimpse into the actual site. So this is how it's going to look like, as you can see. Okay. What do you want to learn? So we want it to be super, intuitive, very easy to navigate. Okay. And then, I personally kind of like this, this cutout here. So people have to scroll. This is going to be a scrollable thing. So as soon as they hover over, right, these categories will scroll. And then they'll be able to go discover more. I'll show you that page in a minute. Okay. Now we will be featuring specific master classes. Okay. So right now, you guys have been with us. You know that we have the 4% Success Challenge, right, which is our core, front door kind of a program, flagship program here in the company. I'll talk a little bit more about the challenge here in a minute. We also have Internet Traffic Mastery, right, that we're turning into the academy. And that thing is going to grow as well. We also have additional classes that we're going to be bringing in by other people and other instructors that will be available for you guys to promote and send people to. So it's going to be like an actual class that people can register to. They get tremendous amounts of value. Okay, it's not like it's not going to be built like most of the automated webinars are built right now, that everybody knows that, hey, there's it's pretty much a pitch fest for 90 minutes, right? It's going to be an actual masterclass. People come in there, they register, they get tremendous amount of value. And then at the end, right, people will be able to ascend, right, whatever the class is about, to become and go to the mastery level learning of that particular topic. Okay, so we will be featuring specific classes right now. The first one we're going to feature is going to be, obviously, revolves around Internet Traffic Mastery. Again, that's people will be able to do that. Now, this part right here, we're going to feature our instructors. And again, these are just placeholders for pictures right now. Les Brown, I promise you, he doesn't look like that. Vic Stryzius doesn't look like that. And Forbes Riley surely doesn't look like that, okay? So this is just, we'll showcase our instructors. But we have some, we're working and talking with some of the biggest names in the industry, including guys like Les Brown, including guys like T. Harbecker, including like, Anthony Morrison, obviously. Some of the, who's of who in the industry, we'll be able to, we're going to collaborate with these guys, bring their content exclusive. Everything that we're going to do here is going to be exclusive stuff for us. Okay. And you will have access to that and be able to leverage and capitalize on that. Okay. This personal, this area I love. Okay. This is going to be, you guys will be featured here. Okay. Right now, this is just, placeholder, but every one of these testimonials will be interactive. Okay. So when you click on it, it will be, it'll feature your testimony. Okay. Our members from 4%, 100% product centric. We are incorporating with Trustpilot. As you can see, my vision is to have 100,000 plus verified, bona fide, reviews on Trustpilot for 4% for the challenge, the company, in 2019. Right, this year. The only way we're going to get there is if we focus on helping our members and focusing on helping you guys get results. Bottom line, end of the story. That's it. Okay. So again, the reason, as you will see, is what I'm about to show you, moving forward here. It's not just about getting stuff out there. It's about getting stuff out there that will get you massive results. Okay. When you consume that stuff. This industry is filled with fillers. Right, this industry is full of just fillers. Let's just put a product out there just because we need a quick cash injection or whatever. The product is garbage, right? It doesn't help people get any result. People go through it, they get confused even more. We don't want to do that. We don't want to play that game. Okay, breakthroughs is the name of the game for 2019. So here, we're going to feature this, just a placeholder right now, but I want to feature stories, right? So we want to do cover stories, and we already have a few of those, by the way. But taking your story, for example, Rex to Riches, and we're going to have a dedicated community page that's going to be part of this big, corporate site here, where people can see your story. Where do you come from? How did I start? A guy that started out from nothing, and what was my journey? The good, the bad, failures, and all that stuff. Why is that important? Because we can't help somebody unless we first inspire somebody to think bigger, right? And then we help them. Okay, so everything stems from that seed of inspiration. So if we can serve, what's the vision of what's our vision here in the 4%? Check it out. Okay, I'll show you. Okay, our vision is this right here. Okay, is to be the world's largest and most trusted success training center for a modern day entrepreneur, right? We want to build a place where entrepreneurs would come to get inspired first and foremost. Okay, inspiration is really, really important. We cannot inspire anybody if we don't show and help people get results. We don't help you get results, inspiration is going to be very little, okay, for the world. So, right, and then we provide the world-class training, the best training tools, resources, connections, collaborations to help entrepreneurs do what they do at the world-class level. Okay, become great at what they do. Okay, not keeping them captive. It's not a business opportunity where people have to promote 4% and be this closed loop. We want to empower people to do what they do better, right? And so what we do here is we're going to feature those stories, and I love it. So I'm looking forward to feature as many of you guys as possible. The way we're going to do that is some of these stories we're going to create and create these cover feature videos on some of these people when we go to our retreats. For example, we have one coming up. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that, shortly here. So when we're together, right, we're gonna have our video crew, professionally done, right, and we're gonna create a cover story out of you, right? We're gonna put you, in a nice environment, right, with a nice background in a nice, area, wherever we are in the world. Maybe it's on a yacht, maybe it's on an island, wherever we are, and and we're gonna create a really, really awesome story on you that's gonna brand you. Right? It's gonna get your voice out there. It's going to inspire millions of people because of your story. Okay, and it's gonna get you that, that exposure. Your face is gonna be out there, and if, obviously, if you want to do that, that'd be great. And so that's that. So we're gonna be creating more and more and more of these stories now. And of course, this area right here just basically shows that, hey, this is the summary of 4%. We're all different. We might look different. We might have different skin colors. We might be from different countries, but we're all moving in one single direction, which is success. No matter what people are doing, they might be promoting whatever it is that they want to promote, right? But we're all moving into one direction, which is success in our own ways. And so we're going to collaborate and empower each other to do that, right? It's not about a particular company. It's about an industry. It's about entrepreneurs at the core, right? We believe, you guys, that entrepreneurs move industries, right? Entrepreneurs make the economy go around. It doesn't matter who occupies the office. At the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to people that run, Amazon and your local supermarkets. It's up to people that are making things happen that make the economy go around. So if we can bring people together, right, that we have eventually, obviously, we'll talk more about that when we get there. We're not there just yet, but eventually the bigger vision behind this is it's a hub for entrepreneurs, right, from different markets and stuff like that. So all people collaborating with each other, giant thing. Again, I can tell you, we have our work cut out for us for the next 10 years, but we are taking steps very aggressively to bring this out there as soon as possible. So I'll tell you, what happens there. So this is kind of like the homepage that you guys will see coming out really soon. Okay, I'm really excited about that. So when people go, and they discover 4%, whether they click on any of these buttons, here's an example of how this is going to be presented. Okay, so as you can see here, there's programs, there's classes people will be able to take, there's shows people will be able to enroll into, tools and resources, events. By the way, events, what we're doing is we have, like, for example, there's a conference coming up, the big entrepreneur conference from 10X, right? You guys know anybody going to Miami next month for Grant Cardone's 10X Growth Con? Okay, I'm planning on being there. Okay, they'll have a lot of people And so again, it's entrepreneur related stuff, right? So what we're going to do is we are going to be collaborating with other world-class entrepreneurs and companies and people that are movers and shakers in their own industries. Okay. And so we're going to be featuring these events. Some of these events will be free. Some of these events will have affiliate opportunities attached to them. Okay. Some of these events will be offline actual conferences. Some of these events will be online events, such as automated webinars, for example, or maybe like a class or something like that from somebody else. Okay. So what we're doing is we're embedding into this ecosystem many additional income streams potentially available for you, because all you can do is imagine this. If you send somebody here to the 4%, okay, and it's your link to this 4% homepage, okay, again, everything is track backable to you. Track backable, is that a word? It is now, okay? Everything can be tracked to you as a promotional partner, right? So if you have this visitor come in here, right, they get cookied into you, they get hard-coded into you, they're registered for a class or whatever the case might be, they're going to stay with you, right? So if they attend an event, if they register for an event, and the event might be taking place by somebody else, maybe another company, okay? All these MSIs, they flow together, okay? And at the end of the day, you as a promotional partner, because you help us build a vision here with the 4%, right? And it's a giant vision. So people that help bring this vision into reality, people that, you know, that help the company grow, they'll be rewarded tremendously. So we want to embed all of these, you know, same thing with tools and resources. Every one of those, or not everyone, but probably like 95% of those tools and resources, okay, guess what? There is an affiliate opportunity attached to them. Okay, so you just save your MSI, save your affiliate ID, boom. Anybody that visits this page, right, and, you know, they're coming through your version of your link, if they buy a tool, if they click on the tool, they get cookied in for a tool or a resource, guess what? They cook it in for your affiliate ID. Okay, so it's going to be a really cool thing. And this kind of shows you how the programs will be laid out. So we went through 3 different designers, you guys. Okay, 3 different designers to where I'm comfortable, and you know, and I'm like, all right, this is the one. And so we have that designer right now. You know, he's full-time exclusive to the 4%. We got him on board, and so he's working on this. On our presence, you know, from the 4%, so that we can make this vision a reality. So that's thing number 1 that we're working on. So I'm happy with it right now. It took time, you know, it took some hiring, firing, and testing, and this and that, and obviously a lot of time involved, because when you hire somebody, you give them a test, you know, and they go to work, and everybody's great on paper, right? Everybody's great, and, you know, on their profiles or whatever. But it's finding that right person, right, who can resemble the vision, who can, you know, create things that we all can be proud, you know, to represent and stand behind, right? and really the thing here, you guys, is this. Like, I'll tell you, my what I'm thriving for, right, to do is. Phyllis, I'm not doing this by myself. Okay, I'm coming up with ideas, and I have no idea how to design. You know, we've got all these you know, people that work with us to make this whole thing happen. I would never be able to do this by myself, ever. But you know what's going to take this company to another level is going to be people that resonate with the vision, people who understand the vision. Okay, because we want the 4% to be so good that the natural behavior, okay, by a user, forget about affiliate affiliate promotional partner here. You know, we're not going to be so focused on recruiting, you know, a bunch of promotional partners. We don't really. That's not going to be our business model. We want it to be so good that natural behavior of our members, of our students, would be to just talk about, you know, 4% to their neighbor. Right, to their mama, to their dad, to their cousin, to their, you know, friends and family, because the stuff that we deliver is that good, you know. So this is what we're going for, you know. And so, as you guys will see, a lot of these things will be resembling there. Okay, so this is being worked out. We are looking to have this live. Well, we're gonna have this site live by, again, according to the designer, probably by the end of this week, probably sometime into next week. Okay, I've learned to not necessarily take all the dates as concrete. especially when you're dealing with tech and stuff like that. But for sure, you know, first quarter here of 2019, this will be live. Now, the bigger thing that I don't want to take too much time right now to talk about is like those of you guys who will want to become like a voice in the industry, right? You want to get great at whatever it is. You know, Vlad was just talking to me here. You know, he was working, you know, here at the home office. He's like, dude, you know, I would love to do consulting, right? I'm like, dude, learn. What do you want to do? You want to do mobile marketing? You want to do SEO? What do you want to do? There's businesses that will pay you for consulting them, right? Get great at something, okay? And so what you'll be able to do, see this, become an instructor. So like we want to incorporate, and I talked about this a little bit, you know, ago, I think in 2018, towards the end of 2018. And that is this, like, what if you had your own corner? You know, like, you know, people, you know, build out their channels on, you know, social media, and people say, hey, follow me on Facebook and, you know, watch my videos on YouTube. It's pretty hard to monetize, right? So what if you are somebody who see yourself as a, you know, as an instructor, as a voice, right? As a leader and authority, you want to build yourself to that point in the marketplace, in the industry. It doesn't have to be just affiliate marketing. It can be other industries as well, entrepreneur related, right? And you want to have a corner, right? You want to have your own channel. Like on that channel, you can have people following you, okay? You can have your own way of communicating with your subscribers. People can subscribe to your stuff. You can put up a free show, okay? See this right here, okay? So what if you could put up, you know, maybe you have a program and your program is good. Obviously it has to be good, right? To be on the platform. But if you got good at whatever your niche is, maybe you have a program. Maybe you want to put up a class. Maybe you want to put up a show, right? Maybe you have a tool or resource that you created that benefits entrepreneurs, okay? Maybe you want to do an event, right? All that stuff. And so you can become an instructor. You can create free content. What if you want to become a publisher of the 4%? So you could have your own literally channel on the platform to where people can, you know, come in and they can follow you. They can learn from you. You can say, hey, learn from me on 4%.com. And everything is under one umbrella. And then, so what you do is we tap into all these other, you know, industries, right? To where you collect, you know, you're leveraging all these other, you know, influencers and people, big names that we are collaborating with and all that stuff. So all in all, you guys, just to, you know, give you a little bit of a bird's eye view here of what, one of the things that we have been working on really diligently is this. Okay, you guys like this? Is this good? And Steve says I can teach. Okay, Deborah says this is huge. Okay. All right, so that's that. Okay, love it. Okay. Okay, great. So this is where we're going. Okay, this is just, you know, this is a direction that we're moving. Now, everything that we're doing right now. Okay, I'm really paying attention to what's going on in the industry. Okay, what's going on in the you know, in social media. How do I stop this thing? Hang on a second. Okay, we're back. Okay, so what's going on, right? Everybody's screaming, you know, everybody's like, hey, email is dead, and, you know, nobody's gonna do email anymore. Let's go ahead and build our following on social media and Instagram and this and that. Let's just go after broad market. Let's just stick so much stuff against the wall and see what's gonna stick, kind of approach, right? I don't buy into that. That's not the way I see the industry, where the industry is going. I think the industry is going, what's the internet? Internet is no longer, I don't think internet is like this mass media anymore. I think it consists of micro media, micro channels, right? So I think it's, you know, I would much rather have, you know, 1,000 subscribers and I'm like really close with them, okay, than have 100,000 followers that never engage with you or never pay attention to you because they got bombarded with so much stuff on a daily basis. They just can't keep up, okay? You see what I'm saying? So when I look at that, I'm like, dude, this is like the masses are going towards, you know, let's just build a huge giant social media. And then I'm looking at, you know, some of these influencers that have, or some of these, you know, quote unquote entrepreneurs that have, you know, millions of followers, and, you know, and they get on, you know, they get on Facebook and they do a live or something like that, and like 200 people show up or like 100 people show up. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay. You take a look at what people are doing on, anyway, I'll, you know, for the time's sake. So here's what we're doing. Okay. Email is not dead. Okay. Email is not dead. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Do you use email? Of course you do, right? I use email every day. Okay. People use email, right? Do you open your mailbox? Yes, of course you do, right? So people use email. Because people use email, it's not going anywhere. Now, if people don't know how to use email properly, that's a different question. That's a different story, okay? But I believe this. I believe that in 2019, when we incorporate multi or cross-channel, multi-channel way of communicating and focus on data aggregation, you guys will see a lot of and hear a lot about data aggregation, I believe, in 2019. A lot of it will come from 4%. And a lot of this stuff we're going to be teaching inside Internet Traffic Mastery, by the way. Okay. Remember I told you there was additional modules coming up. And if you guys own Internet Traffic Mastery, okay, we'll have additional modules coming up and you'll get access to them at no extra cost. Okay. One of those things will be, or one of those divisions there, okay, that will be expended to will be data aggregation. Now, here's what data aggregation means. Okay. Data aggregation means if I have a prospect or a customer, okay, somebody opted into my stuff, you already did so much work to acquire them, right? Maybe you spent some money on marketing, on ads. Maybe you did some, some free promotions, however you got them, okay? The work has been put in. So why go out there and try to, 10x your work to get more people? Why not try to figure out how do you take care of the people that you already have instead of going out there and focusing all your attention to acquire more people? Of course, you want to do that, but you don't want to neglect. You want to get closer to your people, right? So here's what I think a big breakthrough is going to be in 2019, certainly with what we're doing here in the 4%. And what we're going to be teaching, you guys first and foremost, and then we're going to take this concept, and we're going to pioneer this concept in the marketplace. And so we're going to be the first. I don't see anybody else is really talking about it right now. Okay, but it'll be email marketing combined with SMS mobile marketing, right? Combined with what nobody seems to be doing anymore, which is actual physical post mail type communication. Right? So the question is how do you do that? Right? And I have been, if you guys have been, watching my stuff in 2018, we wanted to do that. And we did some tests and this and that. And so we've, tested out several different platforms. A few of them didn't work out. One of them worked out, but we couldn't really sync up, email with the SMS messaging and all that stuff, snail mail, yeah. But I'm not talking about like doing marketing necessarily, just marketing snail mail, like, stuff. I'm talking about really, like, imagine if you would get a note, right? If you could get a note, just like you're getting an email, if you would get a note from, a program owner or a company that you just purchased a product from, and it's just like a thank you. Hey, thank you. We appreciate you. And it's just like, it doesn't sell you anything, right? Just an example here. Would you feel good about that person or that company? Of course. Okay. Would that stand out in your eyes? Would that company stand out? Of course, because that's nobody's doing that. Okay. And it seems like if anybody ever did that, it was all about just marketing. Now, snail mail, right, used to be really difficult to do because you had to go through like, print shop and, print them out and you had to have a delivery, another, a whole different company to kind of fulfill your orders and stuff like that, and tracking all that. It was a nightmare. Okay. So what we have been doing and working on is creating this, this alliance between email with SMS and snail mail all together, and creating a platform out of it so that people, right, will be able to, we can, just like you can automate an email. You guys know what I'm talking about when I say automate your email, right? When somebody opted in, first day, immediately you send them, right? You send them this email as soon as they opted into your funnel, right? 2 days later, you send them this email. And then if they opened your email, you do this. And if they didn't open your email, you send them that email, right? So it's a whole email automation sequence that you build out, okay? And so you're building out this machine, like literally like this machine that can run without you, okay? You work on it, you get it perfect, right? Make sure that everything, all the pieces, you take some time to build it out. But once it's built out, it's a machine that works for you predictably, okay? And pulls in a predictable outcome because it's a machine. It's a system, right? Systems work, people fail, okay? like an autoresponder. But that autoresponder now would incorporate not only emails, but it will also be SMS messages. Let's say if somebody didn't open an email, and the second email, there's going to be an SMS message follow-up, right? 90% messages getting opened up within like 15 minutes or 20 minutes of getting delivered. Okay, see what I'm saying? But then what if there was a snail mail incorporated? That's what we're doing. Okay, I don't see a lot of people doing it. In fact, I don't see anybody doing it really. But that's what we have been working really, really, really hard on trying to deploy here within the 4% ecosystem. And yeah, Adrienne, this is huge. Okay, this is huge. So we were working on that, right? And for 2019, this is going to be a big focus here in 4%. Now, this entire thing, right, we have been testing a lot, and we have been, connecting the APIs and all these. This is a big development project that, our developer has been working on, like tirelessly. Yeah, just phenomenal stuff. And so we did run into a few snags and glitches and things like that, but we got them ironed out, and we're now ready. Actually today, how many of you guys got an SMS today? Okay, so we sent out an SMS to about 1,000. Okay, about a segment of about 1,000 people. Okay, it was international. I did it like hundreds of you guys. Yes, cool. Okay, if you didn't get one, I only sent out one. We only sent out one. It was like an email broadcast, but it was SMS. Okay, but it was sent out from the CRM that we have now connect all these dots that we have been working on, all last week really. Okay, getting that. And so the biggest issue there was getting that to work internationally. Like it's really, really easy to get SMS to work domestically, or for like this cell phone provider or whatever. But to get it working on a global scale, literally for every country, that was a big challenge. It's not cheap. Okay, it's pretty expensive. But we've got it connected, and so we're integrating that into our ecosystem. And so all of these ways of communicating, see, as I'm explaining this to you guys, okay, I hope that you're connecting the dots here, because everything that I'm telling you is part of the ecosystem that we're building out with the 4%. Part of the, all of this is one big giant project that we're working on. Okay. Yeah, international SMS. Okay, so when I speak about ecosystem, okay, if you're part of the 4%, which all of you are, because this is private hangout here that I'm doing, and especially if you're a promotional partner, right? If you see and love the vision of the 4%, love with where we're going, what the company's headed, and what we're standing for, and what we stand, all that good stuff, our vision, you want to help us expand it. Every single, like my vision here, okay, my intention is to help you maximize your return on your effort, on your money, on your happiness, on your income, everything. So when you send somebody to 4%, when you recommend 4% to your friend, to your buddy, to, when you do a campaign out there, okay, we want to have maximum systems working for you to help you get maximum conversions, help you get maximum engagement, help you make the most amount of money in a way that will be the coolest ever in the industry. Okay. So again, everything that I'm talking about here is part of that. Okay, so we have been doing a lot of testing over the weekend, and then today we actually did the first bigger scale test, which we sent out SMS to about 1,000 numbers, and it seems to be working. Okay, so it seems to be working so far. So right now, what we're doing is we're taking that SMS platform, and we're basically integrating that into the entire email database. Okay, so I'll tell you how we're going to do that. So let me share my screen. Hang on one sec. Okay, so I'll log into a demo account. Okay, all right, check this out. Okay, you guys see my screen? Yes. See my screen? Okay, great. Okay, so look. Okay, if you this is how you get into the to receive SMS, because I know some people are like, hey, I didn't get the SMS or whatever. Okay, so when you log into your 4% back office, okay, this is just a demo account. So when you go here under your profile and you go SMS VIP Connect, okay? SMS VIP Connect. So it'll take you here. And all you have to do, okay, is basically just select your country right here. See, there's pretty much every country in the world, okay? You select your country, all right? So it'll get you the country code, and then you enter your mobile phone number. That's it. You click SMS, get SMS connected, and that's it. That's going to put you on the, you know, it'll allow you to get the SMS messages, okay? Now, let me tell you what we're doing with this. Okay, right now we are, this is insider only kind of a project for us right now, okay? We will be taking this approach and we will be integrating this kind of a approach into our outside funnels. So there's gonna be different funnels. So like, for example, when I shared with you this right here, okay, let me see, hang on. Okay, remember this? Okay, so there's classes, there's shows, there's tools, events, all these stuff, programs, right? People will be able to create free account, by the way, on 4%.com. Okay, so I mean, this is, I want to have 10 million people on 4%.com right here. Okay, again, when you contribute to that vision, when you contribute to that expansion, you get rewarded exponentially. Okay, optional, you don't have to. It'll be there. Okay. I mean, you can do this. You don't have to do this. You can just come and learn. You just get, you know, learn as much information as you possibly can. If you have in your own thing that you're running or doing something else, dude, just kind of model what we do here and incorporate this onto your thing. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna keep people captive here. That's not my intention. It will never be. Okay. You want to be free entrepreneur, right? But eventually, what we're gonna do is after we are, you know, once we do the internal stuff for SMS. Okay, then we're going to be taking this approach and we're going to be implementing the SMS with email collaboration publicly. Okay, eventually my vision, my goal is to help every one of our members, if you're a promotional partner with us, or if you're just learning, you know, if you have internet traffic mastery, for example, when we talk about data aggregation, okay, there's going to be specific instructions on how you can implement what we're doing in a company. Okay, and how can you do that in your business? What's the strategy? How do you get together with your people, right? How do you take a prospect who doesn't know you, who doesn't trust you, who's like this, like, oh my goodness, you know, all these marketers are scammers, whatever the case might be, okay? Look, if you have something that's noble, it is your responsibility to cut through the noise. You guys agree? See, I believe that it is my responsibility, okay, to do whatever I gotta do to cut through the noise in the industry, okay, to get your attention and to keep your attention and to help you succeed if my thing is good, okay? If I have a cure for cancer, if I had a cure for cancer, okay, well, first of all, my dad wouldn't pass away. See what I'm saying? But if I had a cure for cancer, for example, I would never be timid about it, would I? Okay? If we have something great that we're doing, we should never be timid about it. If we have great product to promote, that actually changes people's lives, okay? In business, personally, behaviorally, and everything else. We should not be quiet about it, okay? So right now, what we are doing is we're basically, you know, a lot of the behind the curtain stuff, you know, I think it's Abe Lincoln that says, hey, if I have 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'm gonna spend what? I'm gonna spend 5 hours sharpening my axe, right? Make sure that axe, that tool is really, really sharp, okay? That's what we have been focusing on doing a lot in the 4%, is getting all those systems connected, getting all those tools, you know, and you know, you know, I's dotted and T's crossed and all that stuff, so that when we go out there, it's going to be a big splash in the industry for, you know, with awesomeness. Okay, you guys get it? You guys getting me? Okay, so drain the internet marketing swamp. You know, it will never compete with anybody else. That's never the intention here. The intention is to compete with ourselves. Okay, so bottom line is, you guys, this, I believe that we can create world-class entrepreneurs, marketers. In affiliate marketing, there's such a huge void in multi-level marketing and network marketing, in every major industry you see, consulting. Okay, there's a major void because people have no clue how to market properly. They're just throwing stuff against the wall, doing what what everybody else out there is doing. You know, they see, like, you know, Gary Vaynerchuk, you know, like putting content out there nonstop, and they think that's what they have to do. right? But they're no Gary V, you know? I mean, your model is completely different. You see what I'm saying? So people getting burned out, right? People buying, you know, and buying product after product, trying to learn this thing, just like information overload keeps them broke, right? Keeps them not getting the results that they want. So what we want to do is we want to strip all that stuff out and say, you know what? How can we take this thing and streamline it, right? And then systematize it. And so that when you are building your business, everything that we're doing in a company that we're testing internally and then externally, and then we're going to take that and teach our members, you guys, okay, and how we did that so that you can model that in your business. And so in so doing, okay, I believe that we're going to create this ripple for, you know, of entrepreneurs that will become world-class entrepreneurs, and everything can run on systems. So if you have your funnels running, promoting other products, okay, it's not about getting huge lists, it's about getting connection with your list and engagement with your list, okay? So you guys can see where this is going. So again, if you have not yet, okay, I highly recommend that you go to your profile here, okay, and get connected with SMS, okay? This is optional, you don't have to do that, okay? But this is internal right now, okay? That way you'll be able to connect the most. Also, if you guys don't have your address filled in, okay, you go to account settings, okay, make sure that your address is filled in here. This is just a demo account, obviously, so, you know, it's not gonna, you know, it doesn't have anything, but your address will be quite important, especially if you wanna know with what's gonna happen. Because, you know, one of the things that we're gonna do is, you know, drop some surprises, you know, in your actual physical mail. It will never be used for, like, you know, spamming. You guys know how we roll. You know, I don't spam people. If you've been with me, it's not about that. It's about, you know, talking to you about stuff that's actually important and valuable, right? So that's that. Make sure you have your address filled in. Now, I will talk about this thing right here in just a moment, okay? But just so let me keep on track here. Okay, so that is the SMS and email part. Now, the SMS platform is now, the bugs, for the most part, have been polished out, okay? So we did run into some snags. This was supposed to be out and connected and all that stuff over the weekend. It did take us a couple days extra, so we literally just got this. You know, we successfully ran a test on it today, and seems to be working. So we're good. You know, we're happy with it. So the next thing tomorrow morning, literally, what we're doing is we're integrating it into our follow-up sequences for email automation. And so when you guys have, let's say, if you are going through the 4% Success Challenge, right? So those sessions, for example, if you have a session open up, how many of you would like to get an SMS notification as soon as your session opened up for the challenge? Let's say if you're, you know, if you're on session 2, if session 3, you know, became available, okay, some of you guys like, well, I didn't get an email, or you know, you forgot this and that, okay? What if, do you want to get an email and maybe an SMS notification saying, hey, right, your session opened up. So it's right there, it's in front of you, you know, all right, it's cool, I'm good to roll, yeah? So that's what we're doing. So we're integrating that there as well, okay? Now, what is that going to do really? Okay, it's going to push, if you're promoting products from 4%, okay, from our marketplace. So if you're promoting the Success Challenge or, you know, other products, and if you have your customers, okay, on a platform that are going through the product, with these integrations, it will push more of your customers further through the product, okay? And hopefully the idea is to get people to graduate from that product, right? So if you have your customer going through the product, like Success Challenge and others, okay, ultimately, okay, you have more people graduating, more people getting results, more people buying other things that make sense, okay, more people are sending into other things, more people getting engaged, and ultimately you win more, okay? So all of these things internally, okay, we're handling on your behalf. We're not charging you anything extra, you know, as a promotional partner. We don't intend to charge anything extra as a promotional partner. But all these internal communication systems will be, you know, are in place right now. So I was talking about it for, seems like months now, really, you know, even back to 2018. And finally it's coming, you know, it's coming to fruition here. So that's why I'm saying, you know, sometimes it's not just about slapping things together just to kind of get it out there and say, yay, we did it, whatever. But then it, you know, it's crap. We want to do it right, you know, and you guys can see, yeah, ConvertKit is recommended. I'll have, we'll do Q&A, you guys, here in a moment, okay? Well, maybe not in a moment, in a few moments here. Okay. So next thing I wanted to kind of remind you all, Okay, and this is what I'm noticing. Okay, so when you get an email, I want to make sure you guys understand how the system works. When you get an email from 4%, okay, and how do you know that the email is actually from 4%? Well, it's coming from support@4%.com. If it's coming from any other email address, it's an imposter. Okay, don't engage with them. So our emails will always come to you from support@4%.com. Okay, that's our corporate from address and reply to address. Okay, so at any time, okay, if you unsubscribe from any one of those emails that you get, even one, okay, it will unsubscribe you from the entire system. The reason that we're doing this and have it set up like that is so that we can keep our CRM clean, okay? So some people might be subscribed to different lists and different things or whatever, right? So to prevent people saying, well, I have already unsubscribed, because people getting bombarded with emails, okay, from other marketers and all that stuff. And we don't want to be pushy, you know, and then just kind of, you know, make people feel like they're getting spammed or whatever. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to, you know, I want to be the opposite of that. Okay. So when you unsubscribe from any of the emails that you get from 4%, it will unsubscribe you from the entire platform. Okay. You will not get SMS messages, because that is connected to your email, okay, contact. And you will not get any emails, even if you have an active product, even if you might be an active member of the 4% or whatever the case might be. Okay, I did notice some people that are active in the Success Challenge. Okay, when they get an email, let's say, you know, hey, we have a webinar coming up or whatever, and they don't, you know, they didn't like it for some reason, or maybe they thought that, you know, they shouldn't be getting that, so they unsubscribe. Well, you got to remember that will unsubscribe you from the entire platform. So even further notifications about sessions opening up or important, you know, announcements, you will not be getting those. Okay. So again, if you want to plant your flag with 4%, if you like our stuff, it's best to just don't unsubscribe for 4% stuff. But if you do, you will not be getting any communication whatsoever. Okay. So I want to make sure that I'm clear on that. Okay. On that one. Okay. That brings me to the next thing, which is the, again, what that's going to do is basically we'll keep our reputation with all these email providers and, you know, email delivery and these postmasters clean. Okay. And so that is that. Okay. So next thing, the new challenge funnel. Do you guys want to know what I'm talking about? Right. So we have the 4% success challenge, and we have a funnel. Okay. That we have been updating. So updated sales page, updated, you know, checkout page. I'll show you here in just a moment for those of you guys who are new. Okay. And so we wanted to, I think I even sent you, I posted a little update inside the members area, and I said, hey, this will be going out sometime this weekend, which was this past weekend. Today's what? Tuesday, right? Over the last weekend. We ran into a little snag with the SMS system, so that pushed kind of everything back by a couple of days. Okay, so this page is ready to be pushed out live. Okay, it is connected on the CRM. It is connected throughout the funnels. And the difference here, the biggest difference, is what happens when people sign up. Okay, so what happens here is they go to this page, okay, and it's a two-step process. So they first have to, okay, they have to see if they logged in. They don't, it's already got the information pre-filled here. Okay, so they enter their basic information here. They go to step 2. As soon as they get to step 2, even before they put their payment information in, they get hard-coded to you if you're a promotional partner promoting the Success Challenge. Okay, that hard coding, there's a few things happening there. Okay, the system will wait about 30 minutes and see if this person actually completed the enrollment. Okay, by actually making a payment. If they did, okay, so between this step 1 and step 2, okay, they're like in a holding tank. So the system just kind of looks to see if this person is going to complete the registration or not, okay? But it hard codes that person onto you as a promotional partner immediately as soon as they fill out this information and hit the, go to step 2 button. So they get hard coded, not only cookied in, but they get hard coded in the database to you, okay? And so if they don't complete that registration, okay, the system kicks in and the system starts the follow-up process on this new CRM that we have on your behalf. Okay, so obviously the whole goal here is to get that person to enroll. Okay, and so we now have that connected with with the CRM. Everything is integrated. The links will be seamless transition. So we could not pull this off over the weekend, although we thought we could. We, again, because of the snag of the SMS, right? We have this ready. So sometime, I want to say sometime probably, okay, I'm going to say, don't quote me, don't hold me to the dates. Vlad was like, dude, you should not be announcing dates. I'm like, I know, still learning, right? But it is my understanding, okay, that we should have this be going live for you guys by the end of the day tomorrow, okay? Again, if it's Thursday morning, then is that. But again, I know this is ready because we ran a test on it. It's ready to go. So basically what's going to happen here is in the members area, okay, hang on one sec, where are we at? So here, okay, let me log into another account. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I'll just tell you for to save some time. So here's what's going to happen, okay? When you go to your funnels, links and funnels, you'll have two links, okay? So you'll have the sales page link for the challenge. You'll also have a direct link to that checkout page, okay? It's a two-step checkout page. And so for people that have their own custom funnels running, right, for the challenge, you'll be able to just link that directly to the checkout page, that two-step checkout page. And so you'll have that to you there as well, okay? Roberto is asking about the co-op. Yeah, I'll talk about the co-op. So the co-op has been basically contingent. We deliberately held the co-op because we wanted the co-op to go to this new sales page. So we wanted your traffic to go to the new sales page. And the co-op makes sense only to people that are going through the challenge. And I think you had to be on like session, I don't remember, what is that, session 10 probably, something like that. I might be wrong on that, but one of those to be able to participate in the co-op, okay? So because we were so close to the release of this new updated version of the sales page, the biggest thing there, you guys, is what happens when somebody when somebody fills out that personal information and that hard-coded to you, okay? So we're launching out session 8, okay? So we're launching out a retargeting. There's going to be a retargeting pool on your behalf, okay? So if somebody did not complete registration to the challenge, after 30 minutes, retargeting kicks in on your behalf, okay? Bringing them people back to complete the registration, okay? Maximizing your enrollment, maximizing your return on your investment dollars and all that stuff. We will also have email follow-up, okay? And then we're also going to get close and get permission from these people, okay, in different ways to be able to communicate with them through the SMS. So slowly but surely, we're going to start to kind of roll in this SMS integration into the prospect way of communicating with prospects as well. Additionally, what's going to happen is, let's say somebody says, you know what, I'm going to, they fill out their basic information. They intended to roll into the challenge. So they read the sales letter or whatever, right? And, but for whatever reason, life got in the way, or, something happened, whatever the case might be, people just did not complete the registration. And then, maybe they decided not to enroll in the challenge. Okay. Which is, a percentage of those people will be like that. So instead of you losing those people, okay, what's going to happen is, because they're already hard-coded to you, what we're going to have is we're going to have, through this automation, okay, we're going to recommend and talk to them about other things that are part of the 4% ecosystem, okay? Because we already know what their intention was when they registered, okay, or at least half registered. So we're going to continue to monetize on that initial intention on your behalf. So as long as you have all your MSIs set up, okay, you guys will see a big boost and a big increase in additional streams of income that we have available through the 4%. Okay, one of those things will be, products from Morrison, ambassadors, or Morrison Publishing. Part of those products will be from, like ClickFunnels tools and, and things that we're going to be, it'll be value driven. Okay, so like the stuff that we talk about, that we teach, we're actually going to incorporate that on your behalf. Okay, so you guys will see a big increase in your, in your checks through through, sites that we partnered with, and companies like ClickFunnels is going to be a good one, I know for sure. I know Morrison Publishing will be a big one as well. And there's a few other ones that, that we're rolling out, as well as cross-promoting other products as well. Okay, we'll talk a little bit more about that. So the monetization process, okay, on the front end. So again, what's the word I'm looking for here? Hypothetically, all right. I think what's going to happen is the results, the income that I think you guys are seeing right now is actually going to multiply. Okay, so when you tweak it like that, you don't add, you start to multiply, because the increase is going to be exponential. Okay, so that's why I think I did a post in a Facebook group or something. I said, hey, get ready, if you're a promotional partner, get ready to see a lot more of those shaky boom emails coming your way. All right, it's because of these things that we're doing, and finally we have it connected, so everything is going well with that. Additionally, okay, with this new funnel, here's something else that we're doing. Okay, when people sign up, okay, for the Success Challenge, our goal, okay, it is best, and again, this is talking to you from experience, from data. What I'm seeing, it's in everybody's best interest, okay, on the customer side, if they enroll as a lifetime into the Success Challenge. So let's say if somebody wants to go through the challenge, like, we don't want to have a lot of monthlies going on here in 4%, okay? Because people pay for autoresponders, people pay for, hosting and this and that, right? So there's like all these monthly rebills. And so what I'm noticing, and, I put myself in those people's shoes, I'm like, I don't like to have a lot of monthlies going on, myself personally. There's pros and cons to everything, right? So if I commit to something, if I know the product is awesome, I know it's just great, right? It's world class. It's best for our people that are going through the Success Challenge to commit to becoming a lifetime member. Okay, do you guys agree or disagree? Okay, somebody can be monthly. We have charter members right now for the challenge. For the monthly membership, it's $49 a month. Dude, it's less than like a cup of coffee from, yeah, everybody agrees, right? So we want to take the load off of as much as possible. Okay, now we allow people to come in for the monthly, right? But we also give them an optional upsell or upgrade option, to upgrade to the lifetime if they wanted to during the checkout process. And we have on average, about 25 to 26% of people actually upgrading right there, okay, as they're going through the checkout process. So that means that about 74, 75% of people are not upgrading. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we are rolling out. Okay, we have been working on that. Again, one of the things that I was working on that today, actually, part of the things that I was working on has been this campaign. So when somebody signs up, okay, for the challenge, enrolls in a monthly, and they don't upgrade to lifetime. Okay, again, you got to understand, people are coming in kind of like this, right? So they're like, I don't know if I want to commit yet, blah, blah, blah. So those 75% of people that don't commit right there on the spot, right, and don't upgrade to the lifetime of the challenge at a discount, we're going to give them an extended 48-hour time window to get upgraded to the lifetime after they have enrolled on a monthly basis. Okay, so what that means is if you are currently a monthly subscriber to the challenge, okay, when we roll that out, okay, you guys will get a notification in your back office. You will also get a notification via an email to give you an opportunity to upgrade to a lifetime optionally. It's not going to be a requirement, but it will be optionally at a discounted price, okay, lifetime. So that basically it's going to, remove your monthly payments. You don't have to pay monthly. There is no subscription to the challenge. You're committed, right? Commit and succeed. That's basically the name of the game. So, people, couple days, they can poke around 4%. They can see a session or two, right? So by the time they'll make up their mind. They'll see if this is for them or not. Okay. Now from a, so we're going to have this special 48-hour promotional window for these people, again, this will kick in on your behalf. So if you are a promotional partner, okay, and if you are promoting the Success Challenge itself, right, that will give you a big boost in your income as well. Okay, it's good for the customer. It's great for the customer because customer doesn't have to worry about monthly rebills. They don't have to worry about what if my rebill doesn't go through, you know, and then they lose access or whatever, right? You know, and it's good for the promotional partner because as a promotional partner, you have a lot. You'll actually multiply your commissions, like immediate commissions, like your first, you know, your first 2 days of your customer cycle. Okay, your life of your customer for the first 2 days, I think it'll get multiplied because of this additional promotion that we're integrating as well. It'll be a 48-hour promotional time. Okay. Okay. All right, moving on. So sessions. Okay, so co-op. I'll mention this co-op. So session 8 of the challenge, if you're going through it, okay, we are running a test right now. I'm not sure if we're going to do this forever on the ongoing basis, but right now we're going to do a test. So lifetime for the challenge, lifetime this promotion is going to be right now. This is not. It doesn't mean that it's going to be like this forever, but as of right now, the upgrade to lifetime will be $497 one time. This is drop in the bucket compared to the, you know, really what the challenge delivers and, you know, what people actually get. So that's that. And we're not going to apologize for that. This is a ridiculously low price. What's going to happen in 48 hours after that promotion is done officially, there's going to be countdown timer on the page and all that stuff for those people. Okay. It'll be dynamic for each person individually. So after those 48 hours, what's going to happen? No, it was never $297, $497. The actual official price is $24.97 for lifetime access. Okay, we never had it lower than $497 ever, not for the challenge. Okay, so so what's going to happen then is most likely is the price will be increased. People can still upgrade later. So right now we don't really have like a standalone lifetime upgrade, you know, page for the challenge. After people enrolled, we will, and so the price will be higher. But if they upgrade within the first 48 hours of them seeing that particular promotion, when we roll it out, then people can lock themselves in for $497. It will cancel out their $49. Okay, it does not refund the $49 because, you know, you enter through the $49 and then you get upgraded because the original, you know, is $2,497. So people still, you know, get the best price ever, and then they never have to worry about the monthly payments. Okay. All right. So next, the co-op. Okay. So session 8 of the challenge and the co-op, you guys, again, kind of mentioned it a little bit. We decided to, because of the, you know, massive amounts of requests that came into the support, and then just basically looking at overall, just common sense, logical thinking, it made no sense for us to take the money that is, you know, for the co-op and then put it towards the current sales page of the challenge, because it's not the enhanced version yet. So what we decided to do is we decided to roll out the updated version of the challenge checkout process, the one that just explained and showed it to you, and then redirect all that co-op traffic to that new process. So that way it will maximize your return and your dollars on, you know, your effort, you know, everything. Okay. So that is coming up. So what we're going to do here with the co-op is once the checkout, this upgraded version of the challenge sales page is live, you guys will get an email. If you're in the co-op, you'll have an email, and you'll have we'll give you like a 24-hour warning or like a 48-hour warning, and we'll say, hey, if you want to change anything whatsoever, like if you have an updated landing page since the time that you submitted or whatever the case might be, you will have an opportunity to update it with our support before, you know, we channel traffic your way. If you don't want to change anything, you don't have to change anything if you already submitted it. Okay. All right. So where do you find new funnel? Give me 1 sec and I'll show you. Okay. I'll show you guys where you'll be able to find that new funnel. Okay. Let me just log into one of the other demo accounts that actually has a promotional center here. All right. All right, see my screen here? Okay. All right, so check it out. You'll go here, okay, Partner Center. You'll go to links and funnels. Okay. And then the challenge, you will notice it will have an updated version. Okay, see this right here? See the message is different? Hang on. Okay, see the message is different? Learn, okay, how to go. You see the logo is different. Now it says 4% success challenge. So we put the outcome in the in the actual logo, right? What's the challenge about? It's about success. And so when you guys go here, you will notice when the picture changes, that's when you know the new funnel is actually live. Okay, now when you access it, this is for the challenge. You will have, when you go to promo links, the sales page link URL, it will not change. It will still be the same, but it will reflect. Okay, it will reflect this new one right here. So the message got changed. Right now we're incorporating reviews, which are actual reviews from the challenge members here. Okay, actuals. Thank you so much, you guys. If you submitted that means a lot to me personally. We have 4.9, out of 5 stars out of 150 reviews. I would love, if you, when you get, asked to review a product or whatever, I'd love it if you guys can participate on that. It's great. Again, my intention, my vision is to have, from 4%, we want to have 100,000 verified reviews in Trustpilot. Trustpilot is an independent review service, okay? And so that's how we know that I'm doing a great job. That's how we know that our products are great, is when you guys review it, right? And voice that out. So thank you so much for those 5 stars. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, so what's going to happen here is your sales page link will automatically direct to the new one when it goes live. But also you will notice there's going to be additional link here. It will say checkout page. And the checkout page is going to be this page right here, okay? That this is only for people that, maybe they have a custom funnel or something like that, and they just want to link it up to that, okay? So that's where you get your links, okay? And then we are adding a lot more promo tools, okay? A lot more video ads, email swipes, and banners will get edited as well. So there's going to be a lot more banners. They're not going to be as hypey, okay? So you guys will be able to, there'll be social media approved, there'll be Google approved, and all that stuff. So we'll have those versions for you, okay? As far as the opt-in pages, what I highly recommend is whatever opt-in page you use, okay, it's always best for you to reflect the message of the sales page, so that you have your opt-in page be congruent with the actual sales page. Okay, so this is the sales page, and this is the message. Again, I'm going to repeat the emphasize what really the intention of this message is. Okay, in 30 days. Okay, learn. Not we guarantee you. Not you will. Not use this 3-step system. Okay, you're going to learn how to go from 0 to 10K plus in sales. Sales. Okay, not commissions, in sales. Selling other people's products. You don't have to sell 4% products. I don't want you to sell 4% products if you don't want to sell. You can sell whatever the heck you want under the sun, as long as you believe in it, okay? If it's somebody else's product, I'm going to teach you how to sell it properly, okay? Starting from scratch. And so if people go through the 4% success challenge in 30 days, they will learn how to do that, okay? Whether they do it or not, it will be up to them. Our goal here is to teach. We want to be an education center. We're not going to be an opportunity-driven kind of a concept here, okay? We're going to be an education center, okay? So if you have landing pages, it's always best for you, okay, when you create your landing pages, to kind of skim through the sales page. Once you have the sales page live, okay, and you can access it yourself, make sure that your message on the landing page is congruent, because when they see the message, they're responding to the landing page. It's best to have that message continue, okay, onto the sales page. So that would be your best thing to do there. Okay. ConvertKit is integrated with eStage. I think what we need to do is we need to put up a tutorial to show you guys how to do it. But it is integrated into the eStage. ConvertKit is. Okay. All right. So let me move on here. Hang on one sec. And okay, so high ticket funnel. Okay, remember I had a webinar about what is it, about a week ago or something like that, right? And I was talking about Anthony Morrison's high ticket funnel that we are going to be launching now. This is optional. That's not, you know, you don't have to do it, but it's going to be available for our, you know, for people that are going through the success challenge. Okay, so what we're doing is for this month, okay, again, we want to create this momentum. Okay, a lot of this stuff again has been like, we literally, like, if we have, you know, 5-6 hours to chop down a tree, we're like literally spending 5 hours, you know, getting the axe ready and getting it sharp and stuff like that, right? And so that's, you know, all these connecting of the systems and all that stuff. Okay, so high ticket funnel this week, okay, you guys will have a link to promote Anthony Morrison's high ticket funnel. Okay, it'll be additional, it's completely separate product. It's not part of the 4%. It's Anthony Morrison. So what we do is we vet out other products, other companies, other entrepreneurs that we can recommend. Okay, and we say, you know what, we think this is great, and they get, you know, they have great products, great reviews, people love it, you know, it's good. And from an affiliate standpoint, right, you will be able to promote funnels that where you can earn $500, $1,000, and up to $1,500 per sale. Again, selling somebody else's product, somebody else is doing the, you know, the presentation, you know, on your behalf. And as you're building your list, okay, you'll be able to monetize, cross-monetize your list, because the intention of that list coming into the challenge, their intention is the same, okay? They want to succeed with, you know, generating income on the internet. And so we'll be able to, you'll be able to monetize that. Also, if you are an ambassador with Morrison Publishing, okay, we will be able to monetize your or people that are going through your funnels, okay, on your behalf, automatically for you as well, okay? Again, this is optional. This is one of the, you know, multiple stream of income that will be available. But I am getting together with Anthony Morrison tomorrow, and we'll talk about the actual link structures and how to get the links over to you guys. So we'll have that out for you, okay? Okay, so final thing is retreat, okay? If you guys are going through the success challenge, and this is only for you guys, I think if you have to reach the session, what is that, 11? I think 11, 10 or 11. Right, we talk about getting together. That retreat will be a high ticket mastermind later on in 4%. We'll talk more about that later on, okay? And so we are, we will have a concrete date on that retreat. We don't have it yet. I want to make sure that we have the video crew down, and the you know, people that are doing all of our, you know, big fancy promotional type videos, because we're going to create, when we get together on the retreat, I want to create feature stories, right? I want to be able to capture everything. We want to be able to have an awesome mastermind. This will be a $10,000 retreat later on that will have in 4%. And guess what? Any customer that you have linked to you, they will be able to go on that retreat later on, okay? When it makes sense to them, right? See, it's not just going to be for affiliate marketing people. Eventually, when we go to cross industries and consulting, and, you know, later on, we're looking to open real estate and insurance, like I've been talking about for seems like years now, okay? That's still a vision. It's still coming. And so when you have anybody on 4% platform that is attached to you and hard-coded to you, okay, when they go to that high-ticket retreat or high-end retreat, it'll be $10,000 retreat. You'll be earning commission on that. It'll be high-ticket commissions, okay, high-ticket, multi-thousand-dollar commissions on your behalf, okay, all running through the ecosystem. So again, if you're going through the success challenge, if you reached, I think it's session 10 or session 11, if you have all the core products, you get an invitation to that retreat at no cost, your first one. Later on, you're going to have to buy your ticket, but your first one, we're going to comp it to you, okay? I'm not sure if we're going to do that on the ongoing basis, but right now, that's what we got going on. And so those of you guys who, you know, if you reach the session 10 and beyond in the challenge, you know the rules, you know what's going on. So I'll have more details out to you a little bit later on. If not by the end of the week, maybe sometime. We're looking to possibly have that I don't know if we're going to make it in January because we got so much stuff going on, honestly, and I don't want to undercut any of these other projects. So we might have to do that retreat in February, but I'll give you at least a 30-day notice, okay? At least a 30-day notice. So I'll give you the dates. We'll make sure that, you know, works out for everybody and stuff like that. So, okay. All right, now I'm going to answer any questions you guys may have here. So if you want to have, if you want to drop me a question, I'll be looking at some questions here. Okay. All right, session 18 of the challenge. Session 18 of the challenge, you guys, is currently, it should be available to you. Session 18 and beyond, it will be available to you. I know, you know, I said sometimes, you know, like early this week, it will be available to you moving forward. We had a big focus has been this, you know, SMS integration, the new updated, you know, funnel integration. So that, because we have a lot of people depending on, you know, with the co-op and stuff like that, we want to make, you know, I want to make sure that we maximize your dollars. So session 18 is coming up moving forward. That is moving along. How do I integrate Aweber into the eStage website? Okay, so eStage, you guys, okay, here's the thing. With eStage and emails, that has not been the biggest focus right now because of these, you know, in comparison to these other projects that we have going on. So your list building, probably 80% of your list building will come, or 90% of your list building right now anyways, will come from you running standalone funnels. Okay, so like landing pages. When you run a landing page, you know, for the challenge or other products that you're promoting. So that's how you're gonna build the list the fastest. Okay, so with those landing pages, it's, you know, you can integrate with pretty much any autoresponder you want. Your eStage will become a lot more relevant a little bit later on. Okay, now with eStage right now, it's a project that will become, and I think I talked to you about it previously. The vision for eStage is to kind of like ClickFunnels for funnels. You know, eStage would be for the hub for entrepreneurs, right? So multiple themes, a whole bunch of different widgets, pretty much anything you can dream. We want to have it there. So we want to claim that technology, that tool. I say technology. It's right now. It's kind of like, you know, it's built on WordPress, and you know, it's a you know, it's a theme with a whole bunch of widgets, you know, custom built widgets and you know, customized tools and stuff like that. It will be turned over into, like, it will become a system. It will become a thing, you know, kind of like ClickFunnels for funnels. Okay, so but funnels and your hub is way two different things. Development wise, that has been a little bit of a bottleneck for us. Okay, because it takes, like, I don't want to put just anybody on it. That's why eStage is discounted right now. You know, it's discounted because, you know, people that are coming in right now, you guys can build your hub right now on it. It integrates with GetResponse, ConvertKit. Pretty sure Aweber is integrated with it, but it will get really, really robust, and you guys will see. I'd say probably sometime by the middle of this year, sometime. Okay, we'll have, our big focus right now is the 4% platform as is. Okay, and we're gonna start putting a lot more resources onto the eStage. If you own eStage, all those updates and features and everything else that's going to be added there will be added at no extra cost to you, made available to you at no extra cost as a current, you know, owner of eStage. Okay, Infusionsoft. So we wanted to have that integrating with pretty much anything that is integratable. You know, kind of like ClickFunnels, API, and other things. Okay, is there a way to see who our buyers are? Sandra, there is a way. We made some headways with that as far as, you know, getting you to see your buyers. It will be with a custom funnel from ClickMagick. That's how you'll be able to do that. We'll have, once we have this funnel out, we'll have an additional private webinar where we'll show you guys, and we'll have tutorial for you on that. That you'll be able, but yes, the answer to the question is yes, you will be able to identify your buyers, yes. Okay. Let's see here are the questions. Does it integrate with Entreport? I assume you're talking about eStage. At the moment, no, but it will. Where can I learn about Banner Okay, where can I learn how to use the banner hyperlink? I'm not sure what that question exactly, what you mean by that question, Mike. About banner hyperlink. So typically when you submit a banner on a network or on a blog or somebody's blog, they'll ask you, where do you want to link that banner? And so what you do is you give them the link to your landing page. Okay, so you can create a custom tracking link for your landing page, like through ClickMagick, and then submit that to wherever you're gonna run that banner as a link, you know, for the prospect to go to when they click on that banner. Okay, commissions. Okay, so that's another thing that I mentioned to you guys. Okay, so we will be onboarding you. So if you saw the update in the news section in the 4%, okay, we have a really, really, really awesome company that we have partnered up with. It's not easy to get approved with them. Okay, first time we got declined a couple years ago, but now we got approved. Just how things work out, you know. Tipalti. So they're world-class payment platform. So we will be onboarding you. We did have an implementation meeting with them. Everything is looking good. We're basically bringing them onto our system. It'll be seamless connection. Everything is going to live under one umbrella, under the same login. Everything is going to be integrated within the back office of the 4%. But you guys will be able to get paid via ACH, PayPal, Wire, check. They even offer like a pay card if you want to do that as well. But you'll be able to get paid in a variety of different ways, your affiliate commissions. And we do want to move our commission payout structure or payout, you know, frequency from monthly to weekly. Okay, so especially as we scale, you know, the platform out, and we have all these communication systems in place, classes going on, a lot more activity on a platform, right? You guys will have a lot more traction, a lot more activity going on with your promotional efforts and stuff like that. So I want to get you paid as fast as possible. So weekly, and you'll be getting paid. You know, Tipalti will be handling. So what's going to happen is, as soon as we have that system all connected, tested out, verified, we'll be onboarding you. Okay, so that brings me to another thing. Actually, a good thing that I remembered this. A lot of you guys are right now contacting our support, and you're filling out your W-9 and W-8 band forms, right? Your tax forms. You don't have to do that. For 2019, you don't have to do that. You will have to go through the onboarding process with Tipalti anyways, in about a week or 2 weeks, something like that. So sometime this month. And so when you do that, you will submit it electronically. So it will speed up the process like, I don't know, like 100 times. It'll make everything like 100 times faster and easier. Okay, so everything will be done online. You'll submit it, you'll get verified. It's automatic verification, filing, everything. So you don't have to submit this stuff right now. Let me show you. So you know how when you go to, hang on, where is that at? Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Check this out. All right. You know how when you go here to actually, hold on. I'm gonna show you this on the other demo account. I don't want to show you my personal stuff here. Okay. All right, check this out. So if you go to account settings, okay, this stuff right here, see this W-9, W-8, this is from 2018, okay? You do not have to do this right now. Literally do not do this right now, okay? Just wait until we have integration with Tipalti. It will be integrated here, and you'll just go and fill out everything online and submit it there, okay? I don't want you guys to do the work twice. Okay. On report, already answered that question. Great Zoom. All right, Chris, thank you. Has it been smooth for you guys, or has it been a little choppy? How's the connection? Can we eliminate the bridge page on ClickFunnels now that we have new sales page? Yeah, you'll be able to eliminate the bridge page. Yes, and that's part of the reason why we're going to the two-step is so that we can eliminate the bridge page and increase your conversions as well. Okay. What is the CRM? The CRM we're using is Entreport, but it's got a lot of customizations on it. A lot of custom stuff. Like 80% of what we do there is just custom built stuff. Okay. All right. Awesome. Very smooth. Okay, great. So Zoom seems to be working nicely, eh? Okay, cool. All right. Necessary to build. Is it necessary to build our own email sequence for prospects? Yeah. So for prospect side of things. So like on the front end, yeah. You wanna like my goal here, you guys. Okay, is not like systems wise. Okay, we'll have so much support for you. Okay, so much structure that you literally just tap into and leverage. It's gonna be unbelievable. If you guys go back with me, my vision has always been like, can we have a system that would be like heaven on earth, right, for an affiliate marketer? Okay, and so we had marketing systems promoting other people's products and compensation plans, and some companies came and went, and it was here today, gone tomorrow, and that kind of stuff. Some companies got shut down, and then but the vision has always been to have a system that affiliates could be part of and promote products that are like great products. That would be a product-centric, product-driven system where affiliates can make a boatload of money. Okay, and we're not gonna apologize for that, man. I don't want to apologize for making a whole bunch of money. Neither should you. Okay, I work harder than anybody I know, right? If you work harder than anybody you know, if you wake up today and you're like, dude, I want to be better today than I was yesterday. If that's your mission every day, okay, you should not apologize for your success. You shouldn't. Okay, if you do great things in the world, shouldn't you get rewarded for it? Who says that you need to be broke helping the world? If you contribute to prosperity, you will prosper. Bottom line, end of the story. Okay, so if I know that I put out great products, I put my heart and soul into the product, okay, to help a consumer of that product transform and break through and get the result. And I know that I'm teaching from experience, right? I'm not going to be timid about it, and I will not apologize for my success. And you should too. You should take that approach too, right? So if you promote, if you don't create great products, but if you say, you know what, I'm going to identify awesome products that I'm going to be proud to represent. I'm going to be proud to sell that to my mom, and don't feel bad about it for a product. Forget opportunity, forget marketing or pushing this message out. Hey, you should join this thing because if you join this thing, you will make money promoting this thing. Okay, I've done it before. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. See what I'm saying? But if you're promoting great product, it is your responsibility to become great, world-class marketer. Okay, be selfish. You want to become a great marketer, and then you can market that product. You don't have to create a product, but you got to be great at marketing it. So everything you do, okay, you should invest in your knowledge. Okay, acquiring the knowledge. See, the Bible says in everything you do, right, get understanding, get wisdom. Why? Because that cannot be, that doesn't depreciate. Nobody can take it away from you. And so the only thing at that point is this: you identify great products to promote, and you promote the heck out of those products, and you get rich doing it. And you don't apologize for your success, because whatever you're promoting, whatever you're putting out there in the world is good. Now, how do you do that? Well, there's a process, right? You get attention, and you get attention by running ads. Okay, everybody's trying to get attention. You get attention by running ads. Go through the success challenge. It'll teach you how to do that. Okay, so literally step by step, shows you. You go with a certain mindset, and then you build your list, and then you cultivate your list. That's the secret. Fortunes are made in a follow-up, you guys. Okay, On a front end, whatever money you make on a front end, that's bonus money. That's not like, it's 20% of the money that you will actually make. Okay. Front end money is great, but your fortunes will be made in a follow-up. Okay. That's why do you think we're creating these robust systems to work on behalf of everybody that's running with 4%? Okay. Because I know this concept, right? That's how things are. And so in your business, you should be focusing, okay, on building your list, which is your prospects. So when you run funnels, okay, having a custom made landing page is important. And you understanding how to create that is important. Again, if you go through the Success Challenge, it shows you how to do that. Okay, it teaches you how to do that for literally any product, right? So you get a subscriber, and then your job is to get closer to that subscriber, to work with them, right? To connect with them, and then recommend other products that make sense. Okay, take them into your hub. So the concept of the Success Challenge is centered around literally teaching you how to do that specifically and precisely. You know what I mean? So building your list is important. I think I'm answering that question for somebody who has about, do we have to build a list? It is very important to build your list. Your list is your asset in your business. If you don't have a list, you don't have a business. Okay. But it's cultivation of that list. So whatever we're doing in the company here now, guess what? We're going to be teaching you. And it's again, if you like the way that, you're learning in the challenge and stuff like that, the ITM, if you have internet traffic mastery, okay, the additional stuff that we're going to be adding on is going to be based on what we're doing, what we have tested, what we have perfected, what we have polished out and got all the bugs out. And then we're bringing it on to you and teaching you how to do that so that you can take that concept, apply it in your business, and everybody is zigging, you're going to zag. That's how you win. Typically, when you follow the masses, you get nothing because the masses typically lose, and I don't know, man, I'm just, sometimes you just look at things logically and like, what's going on? Put yourself in some of these other people's shoes. You're like, dude, if I was my own prospect, would I really engage in things that is being taught on the internet? Probably not. So if you wouldn't, why would you expect somebody else to engage? Like, for example, I'll give you, another example. This is off topic. Facebook, right? Facebook marketing and Vlad right here, at the office, he was like, dude, I get like 3 times higher conversions on running pay-per-click on Google than I get on Facebook running the exact same campaign. I'm like, dude, no wonder. Duh. People don't go to Facebook to search for products. It's different psychographic, right? People go to YouTube. They're in a different mindset than they are when they're going to Google. When they go to a search engine, they don't go there to get entertained, to see what, their friend has posted or, to waste time. They go to search stuff, right? So if I intercept that prospect, okay, with a proper message, my conversion rate for that is going to be through the roof. I'm going to pay 3 times more money, but my conversion is going to be, 10 times better. My return on my investment is going to be 10 times better. And the quality of that prospect is going to be 10 times better because they're already looking for somebody, right? When I go to YouTube or when I go to Instagram, for example, and all these other social media stuff, right? Facebook, it's interruption marketing. You surf you scroll down through the thingy, and then you see an ad. If the ad, caught your attention, great. You might click on it. It doesn't mean that you're interested in the thing because you were not on that platform looking for the thing. You don't go to Facebook looking for buying a product. It's interruption marketing. Just makes sense, right? On YouTube, however, is different story. So you gotta when you look at these other platforms and channels of communication, it's just about, and again, all this stuff, again, if you're going through the challenge, we dig into that a lot. The further you progress into the challenge, the more you learn about this kind of stuff. With YouTube, for example, it's the second biggest search engine. So it's content-based, content-driven. Okay, so you smart people should be thinking about creating assets content-wise, right, that will live pretty much forever, and we'll get in front of the right people and build your list and creating it. Again, all this stuff, again, we're talking about a great deal in programs and trainings. What stage would I start earning or earn the payout from the affiliate products? Anybody who's a registered member of the 4%, they can promote their products. We don't require people to buy the product to promote it. I expect you to own what you promote, but it's not a requirement. Okay, and the reason I expect you to own what you promote, at least the core products, especially the core products, is because you want to be, it's always best to be the product of the product, right? So whatever you're promoting, you want to embody what you promote. If you speak about success, you want to embody success, right? If you speak about helping somebody, you want to, you better, you know, I mean, you better make sure you know what you're talking about. So that's why if you guys are promoting the challenge, Internet Traffic Mastery, it's just best practice, right? For you to own that product. But, you know, contractually wise, or, you know, terms and conditions, you don't have to own it. You can promote it. You have to earn, I think our threshold is $100. You have to earn $100 in commissions to be able to get a payout, just because of the, you know, headaches of, you know, paying out and stuff like that. We might lower that with Tipalti. But right now that's what it is. Okay. And so currently our payout is net 30, but it's once every 30 days on the 15th. So it's coming up here soon. And with Tipalti, again, we're going to be going towards a weekly as soon as possible. So once we get everybody on board, it'll still be net 30, but it'll be every 30 days or every week. Okay. As your payments clear. Can you send a link to a prospect to 4% homepage with your ID so you are the sponsor? Yes, you can. HB. You can. Dude, I forgot the structure. I don't want to mislead you guys. We'll post it. Hang on one sec. Let me check something. We'll post it in the members area somewhere where you'll be able to do that. But especially when we go to this, when we transition over to the new updated version of the homepage of the 4%, you know, the corporate site, that entire system, you know, ecosystem driven platform, you guys will see crystal clear. Every page will be trackable to you. The entire platform will be trackable to you, all that stuff. So it'll be great. Oh, somebody posted. Neil, thank you. So it's the link, whatever URL /ref equals and then your ID. Hi Vic, how many hours a day did you use to invest in your mindset? I still invest in myself every day, man. Alberta. Every time when I'm driving, I'm listening. You know, this thing right here, I got my iPad, I'm reading. Every day. It never stops. The moment you stop is the moment you start going back. I'll show you guys something here. Okay. See this right here? Go to my library. I'll show if you guys can see this. Okay. That's my library of books. I keep it with me. I read, man. Okay, that's my current library. I actively. It doesn't stop. Like, when do you stop taking a shower? You don't. The moment you stop taking a shower, man, nobody will want to be around you. You know. When do you stop going to the gym? You don't. Feel good every day. You gotta do. When do you stop eating? When do you stop sleeping? When do you stop brushing your teeth? No, it's an ongoing thing. Mindset development should be your everyday thing. It should not be it should not be one of those things where you like, oh, when I get to it, I get to it. You know, is it audio? No, it's actual book. My audio is my Audible. That's a different thing. See, it's a different device. So I got Audible here. I'll show you my library there. See an Audible? See all those? I go through like 2 audiobooks a week. It's never stopping, man. Okay. Yeah, so what we're gonna do, you guys, is on this we don't want to do the work twice necessarily. So we will we will have this on a new platform, or when I say new platform, the new front end of the 4%. Okay. Now the front end will be, so right now what we're working on the front end to update the whole front end, like I showed you earlier in this webinar. And then we're going to slowly build out a different back end. So the back office will be different. Now it will be a little bit later on, maybe a few months out. We don't have to do that immediately, right? But the back end and front end will be the same. Okay, so it will match up eventually. And so we will have, there's going to be like a library, recommended videos for entrepreneurs to watch, books to read, shows to listen to, podcasts to listen to, webinars to attend, conferences to go to, people, all that stuff. So it will always be expanding, right? I showed this to you guys. Please don't share this stuff with anybody else out there. But this is for you, because you're a member, you're an insider, and this is for you to kind of get a little bit of a glimpse into like, where are we going? Where are we heading in 2019? What's driving? What's behind that 4%? And so hopefully that clarifies some things for you. So no, Vic is not testing your patience. Trust me. Okay, I wanted, if I could have a magic wand and just make all this stuff happen for you and get you everything, like in 2 seconds, trust me, I would do that in a heartbeat. But greatness and convenience don't mix. It just doesn't mix. We got to do stuff that's inconvenient to get to greatness. And that's what we're doing. It just takes time. Yeah. Okay. So, final thing. Okay. For those of you guys who care, and I know we have been getting some messages like, I'm not a huge thing on social media. I don't use I think social media is great channel. I don't focus on it too much. But for you guys, if you want to follow, okay, if you are using Instagram, okay, this is completely, if you want to do that. I decided to get a little bit more active on Insta as I go throughout the day. Okay, so if you go to Instagram, it's at 4%, all spelled out, all one word. Okay, handle at 4% on Instagram. And if you want to kind of see behind the curtain, for some of the stuff that I do on a daily, like some of the ideas I might have, so like what am I going through, what am I working on, how's my day sometimes, whatever the case might be. It's centered around like getting you an idea. It's about a few things. Okay, inspiration. Okay, like what am I doing? How sometimes if I overcome an issue, or I'm dealing with an issue, whatever, I might just rant out about it, whatever, for a few seconds, right? Number 2 is content, right? One idea can make you a millionaire. Always remember that. One idea executed can make you a millionaire, right? So dropping you an idea, something that I'm thinking about for that day. Maybe it's just something on my mind. Maybe just something I want to share with you from the heart, whatever. So you can follow on Instagram at 4% and just pay attention to the stories. That's where you will see me the most active, for the most part. It's totally behind the scenes kind of stuff. Okay. So if you want to do that, feel free to do that. We're not necessarily looking to, to grow, at least right now. I don't care about growing that following base, but if you guys are insiders here, I might drop an announcement or whatever there. Turn your notifications on, for stories and also posts, so that when when I post anything, that you'll get notification if you want to. Okay. Yeah, at 4% on Instagram. Mahib, what's your question? I don't think I saw your question. Trying to look for your question here. Already follow the Instagram page. Okay, great. I'm not sure if Mahid is here. Okay, so where do we find a replay of this webinar? I will post a replay in the members area. So it'll probably be on the news, news and announcements section. So give me a few minutes. We'll get this uploaded and posted a replay that you guys can watch as well. Okay. Guys, look, I appreciate you. I'll let you go. Man, it's midnight Eastern time, right? Some of you guys are waking up. Some of you guys are about to go to bed. I will connect with you all again as soon as we have our sales page flipped to the new version. I'll immediately connect with you. Okay. If you did not get yourself VIP connected on SMS yet, I highly recommend you get that. Okay, so you can get SMS reminders about important things, webinars, meetings. Okay, we'll never use that for like, hardcore promotions or anything like that. It will be just basically like insider communications. If you care for that, right? If you don't want to miss emails or whatever, emails are never 100% delivery. We get our emails delivered pretty good, but it's not 100%. No email is 100% delivery. So, if you didn't get an email or whatever, always check your spam box. But you want to whitelist support@4%.com so that those emails go to your inbox instead of being filtered out potentially. Okay, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Still got over 300 people here at midnight Eastern. Okay. Awesome meeting. Good night, Liz. Thank you, guys. So hopefully this clarified some things. Let you know that there are a lot of stuff that we're working on. But I'm telling you this, I promise you, we're gonna be, we're building this to, at the level to where, like, I want every one of us to feel proud to belong to 4%, to represent 4%. We want to represent greatness. Okay, so we want to be great. We want to build something that's great. We want to represent greatness, and we don't want to just do the lip service like a lot of people talking about it, right? We don't want to do lip service. We don't want to be hypocritical. We want to be genuine, and I don't care about impressing somebody else. I want to impress myself. You know what I mean? You want to impress yourself. Seems like people live for social media these days. I don't get it. It's like, who cares, man? If you don't post something, who cares? At the end of the day, you don't have to be famous to be rich and wealthy and take care of your family. Right? And money is not everything, but you know what? Neither is oxygen. But it's pretty important, right? People don't think about money until they're, pressed financially. That's the only thing they're thinking about. You don't think about oxygen until you don't have it. And if you don't have it, that's the only thing you think about. Okay. So we're not going to get it twisted. We're not going to pretend like it's not important. It is important. It's very important. It's as important, as the food that it puts on the table for you and your family. It's as important as a vacation can buy for you and your wife and your husband and your kiddos, right? It's really, really important. And we're not going to apologize. But the way you make your money is more important, right? How you make your money is more important than the amount. So if we can bridge that gap, right? So you can make a lot of money providing great value to the marketplace, okay? You feel great about you, and the marketplace rewards you properly. And then you figure out what to do with your money. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you. God bless. We'll talk to you later.